What up, y'all? It's your boys, Too Deep. We back with it. Your boy Drew, Knifer, Too Deep. You already know. So, as y'all been following, we just got started with the King's Disease album, with this whole Nas marathon. We just finished the opening song, King's Disease. Yeah, which is considered basically the intro. And the reaction is up there, you know what I'm saying? I can go check that out. Nas went in on that already in less than 2 minutes, just going off already. Now we move on to the next track, as y'all see, Blue Benz. So, judging by this title, I mean, what can I say? Blue Benz. He could be stunting on this, you know what I'm saying? Just bragging about money, I guess. I don't know how rich he is. You know, his blue Benz. I don't know. Let's get it. But I know one thing about Nas. He ain't the type to brag. You know what I'm saying? He's not like one of those rappers who brag about how rich he is or whatever like that. If he does do that, he doesn't do that a lot or very often. You know what I'm saying? And from what we've been hearing throughout this whole Nas marathon, he's not the type to brag about how rich he is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might throw it in there sometimes, whatever, you know what I mean? But he's not like that. You know what I mean?
He's preaching more.
Yeah.
We go through life, one of the big questions about things we purchase is what the value of it is. Is it really worth it?
He said something like a Havoc beat.
I used to be at the tunnel, 20 deep in a huddle, razors on us that'll make skin bubble, more wet we guzzle. Chris Lighty lit me in a few times with nines, that's on God.
Chris Lighty. Now he said something about, what was that?
To be at the tunnel, 20 deep in. I used
Oh, it was a club. See, I might not know about that. You know what I mean? That was probably really back in the day. I'm 30 years old now. I was born in '94.
I used to be at the tunnel, 20 deep in a huddle, razors on us that'll make skin bubble, more wet we guzzle. Chris Lighty lit me in.
Razors that'll make skin bubble.
You know about them tunnel days, man. You had that shit was like that shit was a fucking. There was always shit going down in there. Like people getting cut and always fights happening. That shit was wild.
And that's why your boy don't do clubs.
Razors on us that'll make skin bubble, more wet we guzzle. Chris Lighty lit me in a few times with nines, that's on God. Wish you would've walked by and bumped me harder, just looked at me wrong, my chain on, try to book me, you gone.
I said Chris Lighty let him in with nines. That shit was crazy. Yeah.
To walk by and bump me harder, just looked at me wrong, my chain on. Nines, that's on God. Wish you would've walked by and bumped me harder, just looked at me wrong, my chain on, try to book me, you gone. Goons, Italian leathers, couple bottles of Dom, took risks. This ain't what you want, there's rules to this. Don't get it misconstrued.
Nas talking about how much of a boss he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, yo, anybody who bumped me wrong or look at me wrong or whatever, I got my 9 tucked. I'm just ready to go off. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just showing how much of, yeah, he's stunting on this, but in a bossy more manner. You know what I mean? Like, not stunting on like how much money he got, stunting on how, like, yeah, boss, like how much of a boss he is. That's the only way I could put it. You know what I mean? How much respect he got.
You gone, goons, Italian leathers, couple bottles of Dom, took risks. This ain't what you want, there's rules to this. Don't get it misconstrued. My suit game was crisp, silk linen chiffon, Dior to Diodora, but I rock custom more. The hustler aura, tap in. Razor cutter, 90s, 80s lover. Raised in gutters, raised above it. They made it about the hood subject, I made you love it. Crazy, I knew this chick, she had a blue Benz, a Jersey penthouse. She used to pimp girls that would turn rich men out. Her coke habits was so savage. She hear voices and see ghosts on the average. Of her stepdad, he raised her from a carriage. She was 12 when he passed, she's been in hell since that. Her grandma raised her. I met her in Kingston, Jamaica, with veteran kingpins bought acres. Rest in peace, Louis Rankin, original Don Dada.
Jamaican road boy, I know I rock with bomber class, eh? Come on.
Facts.
Murder people for fun. Murder on a bomber class for fun.
Peace signs in the air for sun. Put his name on the street sign, there where he from. Whenever we hear his bangers, flare for blunt and praise God. And pray we all prepared when he come for us. Just opened my new office, West Coast branch. Place my teacup on the saucer. It's Esco, man. Bossed up. Nothing feels better than doing deals with my brothers. It's surreal how I feel. Y'all should love us. Life is a test, so congratulations to your success. For having patience, you deserve the best. You know how they do niggas. The IRS, people I ain't even met. Take it out my check. They the biggest gangsters. I respect the jokes. We buying big boy mansions. They respect the crooks. This for my project niggas. And blue Benzes, Mercedes emblems with they bitch with them.
He was lacking on that shit, bro.
Yeah, Nas bringing that nasty Nas out.
He was getting to see shit, bro.
It's already kicking off good.
He going crazy on this.
It's already kicking off good. The intro was already on some powerful message type shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Nas just spitting that knowledge like he usually do, and just snapping on that. Then in this one right here was like I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? Just like
Flossing on him.
yeah, flossing on them, but like I said, not in a way like how much money he got, how rich he is, just like in a way of how like untouched he is. You know what I'm saying? How untouched he is, and like how untouchable he is, and like he got it like that. Like he's just like a boss. You feel me? Like he could just like while he's in the club, he dares somebody to just fuck with him. You know what I mean? Like he shouted out the legendary Chris Lighty, said Chris Lighty allowed him to, you know what I'm saying, to enter the club, was it? With the non-ish, with the non-tuck in the tunnel, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling this album already, so far. So far I'm feeling it. King's Disease, y'all already know, we heard the King's Disease 3. King's Disease 2, we only know one song off that album, that's the EPMD 2, the remix. But this album right here, this is completely new to us. And so far, starting off with the first 2 tracks, pretty decent. It's alright, you know what I'm saying? He snapped on the first one going in. This one right here, like I said, just like Naifa said, flossing. So it's starting off good. The next track is called Card Number 85. What that mean? What that means? Sound like some NASCAR shit. Card number 85.
85th car he bought.
That's a good guess. Y'all know Nas is a rich man. He's a rich man. So he probably could buy what? This came out in 2020. So by this time he probably could have owned 85 cars by then. Who knows? That's a good one. I'm gonna have to go with that. That's probably what Nas is gonna be talking about. I'm over here talking about how Nas don't really talk about how rich he is. He probably about to be talking about that right now. Like, yo, I'm so rich, I just got my 85th car. But I could be wrong. Let's get to it, man. There's only one way to find out. But this blue Benz right here, this definitely gets a 10. This definitely gets a 10. He went off on this. Definitely. And this beat was fire too as well. I like that beat. So y'all stick with us, man. Your boy Drew, Naifa, 2 Deep. And let's move on to the next track. Car number 85. Let's get it.